So I finished my microphone project. You've seen that down there. This little microphone that pops out. I'm actually going to test it without the fluffy thing on it, see how it works. I've got a little rubber stopper which goes into that number plate to stop the water coming in if it's raining. And I've also got a different number plate which I can put over the top of that, which hasn't got a hole in it for the winter running. I've set up the GoPro, so there's one up there on the roof, and you can see the cabling here and the safety strap as well. It's powering quite nicely off the car at the moment, and the microphone is actually plugged into the output from the radio, my second radio that I've got to pick up the radio banter as we're on tour. And then this thing comes down to the forward-facing GoPro, and you can see the sockets in the back there that I put into the rear parcel shelf for USB and audio. And I also bought myself a rather neat little mount for my GoPro, which is a bit more in line with the keeping of the car. So the power for this is all driven through a USB strip, which is behind the rear parcel shelf, which actually connects into the cigarette socket down here at the back. And interesting, that power is always on regardless of when the ignition key's in or out. So I've put a small switch down there, which you can probably just see glinting there. It's green, and I can switch it off. And you'll also notice being a little bit gay, and got some rear speakers in there whilst I had all the stuff out. Actually, putting all the stuff back in together wasn't too bad. The harness bar, well, it's all about having the right tools as usual, and that is the right tool. Yeah, so a flexible wrench thing, which was very handy, made it very, very easy. And the second piece, and Bandit's absolutely right, getting the passenger seat back in is a real pig, particularly the rear near side bolt. And if you've got one of these little chappies, you can attach the bolt to the magnet, position it in, couple of screws in, remove the magnet, and then put your normal socket on it, and away you go, easy peasy. There's actually a third socket down the side of the passenger seat, which has got a USB for the passenger, and the radio, which you can just about see in there being charged. The output from that, the audio output, goes and plugs into that socket, comes up to this socket, and then up to the GoPro at the back. So there you go. Very happy with that.